Hi, you want to tell us your name and a little bit about what recovery means to you?
I am Debbie, and recovery means to me being able to work again, being able to help others. Recovery means under control, no more actual fear of my illness. I can honestly, with recovery, I can manage.
Good, great. Can you briefly tell us a little bit about what your life was like before recovery? You wouldn't mind
Um,
sharing?
the biggest thing I can remember is I was very suicidal. I had a lot of problems with wanting to live because I was so depressed all the time. I've even suffered a gunshot wound and I've come out doing very well. That happened in 91 and today I'm working part-time. But before I couldn't work. I didn't work for 19 years. I stayed in bed a lot the first few years. I couldn't get out. I couldn't go nowhere. I was just basically bedridden for the first couple of years.
Okay. And can you share how your life has changed since you've been in recovery? You touched on that a little bit, but
Yeah,
if you can tell us a little more.
2 years ago, I started working part-time, which I hadn't worked in 19 years. So the recovery has done a lot of things for me. I have a better relationship with my daughter. I have a better relationship with my family. I have co-workers. I'm in a position now where I help others that's going through the beginnings of their diagnosis. I really enjoy life more now than I did before. I actually want to live instead of not wanting to. So it's really been a blessing.
Okay, great. What are some of the things that have helped you most in your recovery?
Going to groups, going to like this, recovery conferences, applying myself, working the program, because if I don't work on it, then I'm not going to get very far. Recovery is a process to me. So I do reading materials. I go to groups when I can. I look for support people. So I keep a support system around me. That sort of thing.
Okay. Okay. And how many recovery conferences have you attended, and why did you decide to come to this recovery conference?
I've been to, I think, all of them, or 3 of them maybe.
Wow.
I know it's the ones that started here before I started working. I was coming to the conferences, and the reason I came to this one is because I wanted to go to the workshops. I wanted to learn more. I feel learning is something that I'll always be able to do.
Okay. And how have you used what you've learned at past recovery conferences or what you've learned at this one? How do you hope to use those in your recovery?
I work as a peer support specialist, so in my job I can use everything I learned to help others, and that's my goal in life, is to continue to help others that are just beginning in their recoveries. I'm really proud of where I'm at today, whereas before I was ashamed. So I'm hoping to use this to better my life and help others with it.
Okay. Are there any other thoughts you'd like to share about recovery or the recovery conference?
Well, as far as recovery goes, it's, like I said, it's a process, but it's possible. I think when I was feeling hopeless, I have learned that I don't have to be hopeless anymore. I don't have to give up anymore. I have such a life right now, it's just amazing. And coming to the recovery conference is a way of getting to know others and learning from everybody. The workshops are great. They're very informational. I would suggest to go to any type of recovery conference, any type of workshop, meetings. Get the knowledge of what you are working with.
Okay, so knowledge and people
Knowledge, people.
are two of the things that were most helpful to you.
Yes.
Okay, well, great. Thank you so much for sharing, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your conference.
Thank you.